Crosby will be kicking off. Blackman is deep, looking to return the kickoff. Here we go. He'll return it from the 4-yard line. At the 30. He gets knocked out of bounds at the 37. The Broncos will begin this drive at the 37. Pass is short right side. And that's a catch. Ernie Sims was there for the stop.
And that was a little hum baby coming out of there from the quarterback. We've all heard about how strong his arm is, and we saw it there.
They line up at the 49. It's a pass. He picks it off. A burst of speed, and he's in the open. He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
This guy's a gambler, no question about it. He doesn't mind taking some chances, and sometimes it pays off just like that.
They line up at the 29. Hands it to the back. And the tackle was made by Doomerville. 4 yards on that play. And that'll bring up second down. Tosses it out. He gets out to about the 22-yard line. A pickup of about 3. And now it's third down. The offense needs about 3 yards to get the first here on third down. Scrambles away from defenders. Complete. Nice catch. The big play by the Packers, and it's first down and goal.
And tight ends are so big that as coverage people, it's tough to figure out how to defend them. If you're on their left side, they throw it to the right side. If you're behind them, they throw it in front. Tight ends are tough to cover.
Pitch right. Touchdown, Green Bay. And he adds the point after. Green Bay up 7 points. Let's take a look at the drive summary, which is presented by Verizon. Crosby is just about ready to kick this one away. Blackman is back to receive the kick. He's tackled and down at the 26-yard line.
Their last series was a downer, but this is a chance now to come back out and prove that you're not going to dwell on that. Just pick up a couple of first downs, and the last thing in the world they need right now, though, is a 3 and out.
They'll start this drive at the 26-yard line. Here's the give. The stop was made by Hall. House runs for a nice gain of 6 yards. So second down, the offense needs about 4 for the first. They go with the run. LeGarrette Blount gained around 6 yards. That'll be enough to get the first. The halfback with the carry. Cooper was there to bring him down. Nice run, a pickup of 8. That brings up second down. And 2 yards away here on second down. Flips it out short to his left. His pass will fall incomplete. Third down coming up after that incomplete pass. Third down now. They'll need a couple of yards to convert for a first down. They hand it off. And he's tackled at the 47-yard line. And that was a nice gain there to get the first down.
You know, as a former wide receiver, I never liked running the football ever. I thought it should be banned from the game. But when you can run it like that, boy, it's sure easy to make those calls.
The give to the tailback. He makes his way to about the 38. It's a gain of 8. Second down. They're looking to second and about 2. Here's the halfback. He's brought down at the 32-yard line.
Nice job up front right there. 6 yards, a first down. That's just old-fashioned football.
So they line up at the 32. Gives it off. He's tackled at the 31. So they'll face a 2nd and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line. Short throw to the right. He's wrestled down at the 22-yard line. They'll get 9 yards on the play. That'll make it third down. Has a man to his right. Little flip, and he's tackled at the 20. Demaryius Thomas with his 3rd reception. Give to the tailback. Jones gets his hands on him and drags him down for a loss at the 22. We've played a quarter. The score 7-zip. Dumps it out right. Complete. Nice catch.
You know, that's not one of those plays that's a huge gain by any means, but that's really the essence of an offensive game plan. You have to start hitting some of those short intermediate routes, and that begins to open everything else up.
Pass is short right side. He's tackled at the 9.
This team is just so good at executing those short, quick passes and picking up first downs and keeping drives alive.
First down, and they're very close to tying this game up. Bad snap, but he has it under control. He's brought down at the 4. They gain 5 on the play. They're just inside the 5. Looking for a man. Scrambles for positive yards. Touchdown, Broncos. The extra point to tie this game up. Matt Prater tacks on the extra point. The 30. And he's into enemy territory. Streaks down the sideline. And he finally goes down at the 21-yard line. I really thought he was going to take that one all the way. Still, he sets the offense up in great position to break this tie. The Packers will set up shop at the 21. Flips it out short to his left. Finally brought down, and it'll be first and goal.
Aaron Rodgers handled all the pressure of following a legend so beautifully, but now he is starting to build on his own very impressive career.
They get it out there on the toss. Touchdown, Green Bay. Mason Crosby puts it through, and it's a 7-point game. Green Bay is up 7. Let's take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon. Crosby is ready to kick this one off. Gets it to the 21. Looks like he's a bit shaken up on that one. They'll start this drive at the 21-yard line. First down and 10. Dumps it out left. He's wrestled down at the 25.
The Broncos seem to be very content throwing these short little dinky passes. Some offenses just nickel and dime you all the way up and down the field, which I suppose at least eats up the clock.
Searching for an open man. Look out, heavy pressure on him. 3 yards there. That brings up third down. Short throw to the right. And he's tackled at the 34.
You know, it really wasn't a horrible call that time by the defense, but anytime you have to try and stop an offense like this in those medium yardage situations, you really have to come up in the coverage.
Up the middle. Looks left. Here's a short pass. He's dropped down at the 36-yard line.
The Broncos have a bunch of short completions, but they're not getting the yards after the catch right now, and that's because the defense is playing them very tight and making good, solid tackles.
Scrambling away from the rush. Running out of time, and they got him.
Tremendous effort and good teamwork by the Packers.
Okay, he'll try and return it from his own 10. The Packers have put together a couple of nice drives back-to-back. Let's see if the defense can adjust. They hand it off. He gets to about the 31-yard line.
Well, they brought the blitz that time. The offensive line did a pretty good job recognizing it. They got the blocks, but the back was still able to get out of there for a nice gain.
Gives it up the gut. He's brought down at the 33-yard line.
I'm really impressed by this guy. He's shown the ability and the patience to run inside. He can run outside, and he keeps moving those chains.
They'll get the call again. He's wrestled down at the 39-yard line. Picks up 6 yards. And that'll bring up second down. Still looking for an open man. He goes down. Sack.
That was a very good effort by the Broncos.
And we've come to halftime here. The score is 14-7. Green Bay awaits the kickoff to start the third quarter. He'll attempt to scrib it. And there's the flag. And we're going to have our first penalty.
It will be placed at the 40-yard line.
Up the middle. He doesn't get back to the line.
And I really like the discipline of this defense. You never see these guys trying to do too much. They control their gaps, and that time there was nowhere to go.
Gets it away. Leaps. And he's got it. And he's tackled at the 37.
Well, one thing you know about the Green Bay Packers is they can throw the football. Aaron Rodgers, I thought, was just a breakout season last year. 30 touchdowns, just 8 interceptions, and a 101, almost 102 quarterback rating. This is a guy that clearly gets it. He took his time. He sat behind Brett Favre, but he is clearly ready to play and is playing impressively.
Gives it to the back. Gains his way to the 26-yard line.
The Green Bay Packers were a good running team a season ago, ranked 14th in the league. And yet, I think probably the key to their team's success was the fact that they didn't fumble the football. Only 3 fumbles on the season. And as long as you're not giving the football away on offense, you always are going to have a chance.
Inside give. Gains his way to the 13-yard line.
The Packers set out to run it down their throats. Had some success in the first half with that, and now it looks like all that running is really taking its toll on the defense.
They pitch it. He's dropped down at the 12.
The defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
Dumps it out right. It's complete. Clutch reception. Touchdown, Packers. Mason Crosby tacks on the extra point. Crosby will send this one deep. He's brought down at the 18. Scrambles away from the rush. He's brought down at the 39-yard line.
So much of the focus for the Denver Broncos has really been on their passing game lately. They want to spread people out. They want to throw the football around.
And so they've lost a little bit in the rushing attack, just 18th a season ago. And I think that's going to continue to be the focus to throw the ball.
Pass is short right side. Complete. Nice catch. He gets knocked out of bounds at the 39-yard line. Maybe a yard or two there. He's searching for a receiver. He's got room. He's wrestled down at the 39-yard line. Everything seemed to work perfectly on that one.
And that's a pattern that this team likes to run. You know they've been studying that all week on film, and yet they still can't stop it.
Has a man to his right. Little flip. House was his intended target. Buying time with his feet. He throws downfield. He's got it. He's dropped down at the 22.
The Broncos are putting together a good-looking drive here. That's their third first down.
Looks to throw it. And they can't complete the first down pass attempt. Second down coming up. Short throw to the right. He's brought down at the 16. About 6 yards on the play. That'll bring up third down. Low snap from center. He completes it.
That ball had to be placed into a very tiny spot to get that completion. Great throw and a very good catch.
To the end zone. Comes down with it. Touchdown. Matt Prater tacks on the extra point. He'll attempt to scrib it. Grant will start at the 20. He's wrestled down at the 30. The Packers got the ball into the end zone on their last possession. Pitch left. And he's tackled at the 30. And he's crushed as he lets it go. He's dropped for a loss. Ooh, a 7-yard loss on the play.
As a quarterback, sometimes you just have to see a play breaking down and get rid of the football and try it again on the next down.
He tries to scramble. Hit hard as he throws. The defense had their number during that last series as they go 3 and out.
Really nice defensive stand. It just seemed that the defensive coordinator was inside the offensive play caller's mind that time.
Signals for the fair catch.
The Broncos on that last series proved they can move the ball on this defense. They just need to keep it rolling now.
Passes it short. He's dropped down at the 27-yard line. The Broncos begin this final quarter with possession of the football, down by a touchdown. Dumps it out right. Complete. Nice catch. He's brought down at the 33. Demaryius Thomas brings in his 6th catch of the game. Scrambling away from the rush. Uh-oh! Watch out! He's tackled at the 42. Buster with his 3rd reception. Pass is short right side. He's wrestled down at the 37. Just about 5 yards on that completion. Flips it out short to his left. And now the offense will be faced with a 3rd down situation. Scrambles away from defenders. Here's the throw. He makes another catch. Touchdown, Broncos! There's a Packers player making his way to the bench. The extra point to tie this game up. Point after is good. And over 6 minutes still left in the final quarter with the score. The Broncos, 21. The Packers, 21. Let's take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon. They want to avoid a run back, so they'll squib kick it. And he'll return it from way back at the 3. He's brought down at the 14. The offense takes the field hoping to put something together after their last drive ended in a 3 and out. Toss. He gets out to about the 15-yard line. Gets the pass off. He tries to spin, and he's dropped.
So much of the game today revolves around those substitution packages, trying to bring extra defensive backs on the field to try and help against the pass. But when you have a big receiving tight end, that really makes that plan awfully tough to execute.
Inside handoff. And he's knocked out at the 47-yard line.
Nothing makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run, because then it sets up the play action, and there's almost no way to stop an offense if you can't stop the run and you have to deal with play action.
Here's the give, and he makes it out to about the 44-yard line. Just about 3 yards there. That brings up second down. Goes through his progression. All kinds of pressure, and the ball is free.
You have to protect the ball. It's really just as simple as that. You cannot have turnovers and expect to be successful in a game like this.
Here's the pass. It's almost picked off. Greg Jennings was the intended receiver.
Sometimes a punter can be the most underrated weapon on a football team. You keep giving other offenses long fields and long drives that they have to convert. That can really help your football team.
Hands it off. He's dropped down at the 18.
Here we go, baby.
They hand it off again. He's brought down at the 25. They pick up a chunk of about 6 yards. Second down. Has a man to his right. Little flip. He's tackled at the 37. And this receiver just loves it when the defense is in man coverage.
Yeah, there's no better feeling than when you're coming off the ball and you know it's just you and the guy across from you. That's just good old-fashioned football. But you also know typically when you get man coverage, your quarterback is under pressure.
Gives it up the gut. And he's tackled at the 42. He'll be helped off the field by the trainer, so we may not see him return. They'll give it off here. He's dropped down at the 46-yard line. 4 yards on that play. And now it's third down. And they'll run him again. He's brought down at the 49-yard line. LeGarrette Blount will get enough to pick up the first down. It's a gain of 3. Again with the run. He's wrestled down at the 44-yard line.
You know, one of the dangers of blitzing is that if you can break that first line of the defense, now you just don't have the pursuit in behind it to stop the run.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. And he's tackled at the 41-yard line.
That was a run blitz on that play. They brought the middle linebacker effectively filling all the gaps, and there was simply nowhere for the running back to go.
Dumps it out right. It's complete. Clutch reception. He fumbles it. Loses it out of bounds.
When they talk about you have to have a few things bounce your way if you're going to win football games, if that thing bounces any other direction other than out of bounds, this offense is in big trouble.
He played really well, and I mean, I chose.
They'll work the left side. Hit and drop behind the line.
And when the defense gets that kind of penetration, it just disrupts everything for an offense. They have to get that guy blocked.
Hand off to the right side. He's tackled at the 5-yard line. 7 yards. And so it will be third down.
You're making me more stressed out. It's got to be video game. I was winning. He came back. He just got there. I didn't play.
It appears to be short.
Well, that's just a big run stop right there. You have a very proud defensive line that was just going to take control of that situation.
The Broncos will take their second time out of the half.
First game I won.
It's up and it's good. That was an excellent kick for the go-ahead score.
You know, I know we make a lot of jokes about field goal kickers, but the mental toughness it takes to come into a ball game in this situation and make that kick is really impressive.
This is a good opportunity to take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon. They want to avoid a run back, so they'll squib kick it. And we have a flag on the play.
I guess how many
319.
Searching for an open man. Cox got it! He's dropped down at the 43-yard line. They've done it! The long path through a regular season has amounted to the ultimate victory. They're Super Bowl champions. This team worked so hard game in and game out, pushed their boundaries on the field every single game, and it's added up to the sweetest victory possible, a Super Bowl title. This entire season, this epic playoff run for this club just feels destined. From that very first snap until the final whistle, it's something to celebrate, and they are absolutely deserving of the Lombardi Trophy. And now it's time to celebrate.